Let's welcome in Rachel Ortiz of the UPS Yorktown store for our Guide to Getting Hitched segment today. She's joining us again. Bringing the shoe game today, Rachel.
Hey,
yeah. Look at that.
Fancy. Those look like wedding shoes.
The silver sparkles.
You guys do it all. And we've been focusing so much on weddings and invitations, but you kind of forget all of the other parties, the bridal showers, the bachelorette parties, and you guys can help there as well.
Totally. I think that we get caught up in all of the things to do that we forget how much fun all of this is supposed to be.
Yeah, you're right.
And so I think it's important when we're trying to make an event fun to think outside of the box. So one of our bride's favorite things to do is to play the bride and groom game.
Yeah.
And so what I love about this is that it, usually it's is it him or is it her, right? Who asked who out? And so instead of it just being oh, it was him, you can hold up your little head.
That's fun.
Right? And that's your hubby, right?
This is my
Shout
hubby.
out to your handsome hubby there.
I thought that was Jason Kelsey for a moment. That's great.
They'll be hearing that all day now.
And I think it's those big, what are they called? Are they
fat heads?
Fat heads.
Yeah.
It brings the focus to the bride and groom
it really
too.
does.
It keeps the focus
and
on them.
we've done these where it's we can do the head on the stick, but we've done them where they're complete and total full-size cutouts where the groom has to carry around the full cutout of the bride on his bachelor party night.
That's fun.
great.
And it's hysterical.
Yeah, that is fun.
So.
What do we have here?
So these are just samples of the little games that you can play at bridal showers.
Okay.
So we have Would She Rather, Over or Under, Who Knows the Bride the Best. And so they're smaller samples, but we can print all of these. And so one of my pet peeves at when I'm hosting an event is for everything to match.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know, and for it to have a flow and a theme. And so
I love the flow.
I love a theme.
I love the flow.
I do
Yep.
too.
Yes. That's great. And then we got signs.
And then
for
we do
bridal
signs.
showers.
Yeah, so this is a smaller one so I could fit it in my car, but we do huge 24 by 36
Wow.
inch signs. So you can have a greeting sign, you can have seating charts so you don't have the wrong people sitting next to the wrong people.
That's important.
and to kind of, again, keep the flow of things going and to keep everything uniform.
Yeah. I find that brides and grooms are getting quite creative with that seating chart for the reception. Every wedding that I've been to, it's been a different layout as to figure out where you're sitting, and it gets more and more creative every time I see them.
Yeah, the wedding I was just at over the weekend, it was you received a card and the card said what table you were at, and then you just go to the table. But we've also seen where it's the full size seating chart that you, but sometimes people forget by the time they get to the table what table they were supposed to be at.
Right.
So the takeaway was a good, the card was a good takeaway for us.
Absolutely.
And the nice thing about over at UPS Yorktown, you guys have a great turnaround time. So you can get these into the hands of a bride or groom within a couple of days,
Yeah,
right?
honestly, I'm my worst customer. So usually I call Courtney at my store and I'm like, I need this thing right away. And she'll whip it up in a day if I need it to.
You would like more heads up, obviously,
course.
but if
Yeah.
if something's been forgotten, don't worry. Rachel can take care of it at UPS Yorktown.
We specialize in last minute, you guys, so don't worry about it. And 100%, we're here to make your lives easier. And so, there's not any job too small or too big for us. And we could do the creative, or if you're a creative person, you can go on Canva and whip up whatever your heart desires.
Those games that you were showing us, is that stuff that you already have? Like if you're not good, brain-wise with coming up with the games, that's just stuff that you have on hand that you can print out already?
We have tons of templates, and usually brides or grooms will come and tell us oh, we want orchids, or, do you have something just plain and simple? And so if you tell us what you want, we can create it.
They can make anything happen.
Exactly.
I love it. Let's get
Rachel,
those fat heads out again.
Yeah.
This is such a great idea for the bridal showers. These are so great.
I love
so much fun. Rachel,
Rachel.
thanks for being here.
Thanks for having
we
me,
love having
guys.
you.
We'll be right back. Oh, yes, there's the information there for the Yorktown Center. Go check them out. She can do anything you can think of. Challenge
it.
Rachel. Go challenge her. We'll be right back.